Dear students, good morning to all of you. Children, today I am present before you with the second chapter of your book named Flamingo. Children, the second chapter in your book Flamingo is a story piece entitled Deep Water. This story is written by William Orville Douglas, who was a leading advocate and later served as a judge at the Supreme Court of USA. Children, as a justice, he provided his services for a long succession of period, that is 36 years, and set up a record for the longest serving justice in the history of the court. Children, this story, Deep Water, is actually an excerpt taken from Of Men and Mountains, which is an autobiography of the writer himself. The story depicts the fact of his fear of water, which is ultimately conquered by his strong determination and will power. Children, as the story begins, we notice how in the initial stage of the story, the writer appears to be under the pressure of a constant fear of water. It so happened because only at the age of 3 or 4 he went to the beach in California with his father, where he got scared by a very mighty and huge wave which instilled a fear in his subconscious mind. Children, noticing the child scared due to that mighty wave, his father laughed at him. But the writer was full of terror and bore it into the folds of his heart. Children, in course of time, another incident took place in the life of the writer when he was at the age of 10 or 11. Actually, the writer was in process to learn swimming at the YMCA swimming pool in Yakima. Children, one day while he was awaiting for other children, other friends for making swimming in the pool, a boy suddenly came near him and pushed him into the water, and the writer was terribly frightened as he was going inside the water, which was at least 9 feet deep. Children, apparently, we can well notice how the writer put all his efforts in course to come out of his fearful mental state. He made a big jump upwards. He tries to shout but proved to be worthless. He made all sorts of hue and cry. He ran from the pole to the post but did not get any hand for help. And thus he was full of mental agony and his limbs were paralyzed. Children, He looked for ropes, ladders, but all in vain. And thus it haunted him years and years. But he was in great motivation to come out of this fear of water. And right from his childhood days, as we notice in the story, he was very much fond of learning swimming. So he decides to learn swimming, and by the help of an instructor, he got ensured that he can swim even in huge lakes and waterfalls. And thus he was just being consoled by the instructor that there is nothing to be worried in the name of water. You can come out of the dangers of water. You can overcome the dangers of water. But the writer was still fearful, and he wanted to conquer the fear of the water. Children, in this course, he deserved absolute determination and will power to defeat the fear. Consequently, practicing different strategies in his life, he finally overcame to the fearfulness of water and experienced terror and death in his life. Thus, we can safely submit that the writer realized that death is peaceful, and it is the fear of death that brings fear in life. Children, in submission, we can well submit that the keys, the most important factors to be successful in human life is a strong determination and will power. Here also we notice how the writer wishes to propagate his idea among the readers that it is the determination and the strong willpower that made me overcome to the fearfulness of the water. Children, there might be some points, some questions, some other difficult aspects in the lesson which will be ultimately resolved in our next meeting. Thank you, children. Thank you.